How ya doing, everybody, and welcome to NinjaToons, where the martial arts meets the creative arts. I'm Michael Voog, the Art Ninja, and this is Wednesday's walkthrough of how to draw the Joker. So to celebrate this week's release of the new movie, The Joker, I thought, why don't we draw the Joker? So let's get started. So the Joker starts with the letter J. So we're gonna draw a fun letter J here. It's gonna be more of a block letter. So it's made up of a rectangle, a line across the top, and then we're going to put in the hook and the J. This is going to be the start of our drawing. Rectangle and the hook and the J and the line at the top. Next thing we're going to add is a center line, but we're not going to put this center line directly in the center. I want you to put it slightly to the right. So drawing that center line. And then from the center line, we're going to put in a diamond shape. Now from here, we're going to put in some check marks. And what we do to one side, we're going to do to the other. And we're gonna have Joker with his hands up in the air, laughing with his iconic laugh. The next step is you wanna find the halfway point on your rectangle. So that's about right here. And then we're gonna draw in the Joker's suit. So I want you to draw the letter V right here. And then we're going to draw the bottom of his coat right here. Notice how where the button is, it's going to connect to where you drew that J. The next step is we're going to make the bottom of his pants. And this is going to come up here like this. And you want to make sure that the pants are parallel. So see this line here, the outer part of his pants is parallel to the inner part of his pants. Now we're going to draw his pant leg coming out. Like this. And then we're going to add in his shoes. And of course, we're going to give Joker those pointy shoes. Now we want to give him some cuffs. He has his jacket. And then he has his shirt underneath. So in this space right up here, put in his shirt sleeve. And now we're going to draw on his fingers. Now anytime you draw fingers, that's usually the hardest part to draw. So we're gonna make them like stick fingers rather. And just watch how all this comes together. So the Joker's hands are going to be open. And we're going to make some stick fingers like this. And we're going to put his thumb. Now, on this eye line, this is going to be the line where the Joker is going to have his eyes. We're going to put in his nose right below it. That's where the eye line and the center line come together. And then I want you to put, because he's laughing, we're going to use C curves to make his eyes. So he's laughing. So his cheeks are going to be up in the air. And that's going to push his eyelids up. Then we're going to draw his eyebrows. We're going to make the letter V for his eyebrows because he has those high eyebrows. And we're going to give him his hairline. Now don't worry, we're going to smooth all of this out. Right now we're just creating the bigger shapes. Now Joker has that really big mouth when he laughs. So keep this line close to the bottom of his nose. Bring up the edges of his mouth. And then you have all this space down here to have his mouth wide open. Now let's add the fingers. So I think of the fingers almost like butter knives. They're straight on one side and curved on the other. Okay. So let's zoom in and you can see what I'm talking about here. I'll do this to the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have the fatty part of our hand in the palm, right there. And we have his thumb. Now let's draw his hairline. And we're going to put his ear in right where it lines up with his brow. And then his hair is going to come in here like this. And on the other side of his face is going to be his cheek. So his hair is going to come in, but this line right here is going to be his cheek. Speaking of his cheek, we're going to add in his cheek line. So this is his eyelashes because his eyes are closed. And then this is his cheek line. We'll put the corners of his mouth. Let's add in some teeth. The bottom of his mouth. His tongue. And then we can draw the back of his throat. Now, because his arms are up in the air, let's also bring up his shoulders. Gonna have that on both sides. We're gonna add some wrinkles in his jacket. And now let's add his lapel to his coat. What we do to one side, we're going to do to the other side. Try to make sure it's directly across. And then inside we'll have his tie. We'll see maybe a little bit of his pants or his belt buckle right here. And then the inside of his shoe, so we see his sock because his leg's extended, so his pant leg's coming up. And at the end, now we're just gonna start smoothing everything out. Now remember from past 2-minute tips, the cleaner your sketch, the easier your cleanup. So that's our sketch of the Joker. And I refined it as much as possible because, as we talked about in past videos, it makes cleanup that much easier. So let's move on to the next step. So one thing I thought would be a lot of fun for this drawing of the Joker is to give him the same colors that are going to be in the movie coming out this week. So there you have it, how to draw the Joker for Walk-Thru Wednesday. And I even added those stairs in the background from the trailer. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you strike that like button. And if you're not a subscriber yet, smash that subscribe button. And then let us know in the comments section below. October's coming up, so what are your favorite Halloween characters that you want me to draw? Until next time, guys, remember your ABCs. Always be creating, make it a great day, and stay tuned for more videos. Arigato.